Hey guys, Fred and Sheila McCoy, Hatfield-McCoy Museum. Website's down right now, and going to be an interesting video. Shouldn't be too long. Got the motorcycle done. Sheila can just focus on it, and I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock, this motorcycle will go live on eBay for sale. This is an OCC Orange County chopper. And Orange County chopper made it for the Ardbeg Scotch Company out of Scotland. That's who they contracted and made it for. Ardbeg displayed the motorcycle for a year or two, and then it became available, I guess. I haven't found out whether somebody won it in a drawing or whether they sold it. I'm not sure, but bottom line is the Hatfield-McCoy Museum owns it now. Now, the Hatfield-McCoy Museum consists of several people that went together to purchase the bike, and it's got a lot of history to it. Besides being an Orange County chopper and being built for the Ardbeg Scotch Company, it is now themed with Hatfield-McCoy pictures and memorabilia. It's got. Now let me explain something to you while I'm thinking about it. There's a whole lot of stuff in the background here. Pictures, autographed photos, autographed books, shirts, different things. Just because you see something in the picture, that's not up for bid. What you're bidding on, if I don't break the clock, what you're bidding on is the motorcycle itself.
Okay.
Now, anything on the motorcycle, the guns, the powder horn, moonshine, the shotguns, the rifle replicas here, anything attached to that motorcycle goes with the motorcycle. That's what you're bidding on.
Okay.
Any of this other stuff along the sides, the trophies are for display purposes only. Of course, the two helmets will go with the motorcycle, and there's the OCC emblem on the back of them.
Okay.
But anything that's not attached to that motorcycle will be for sale if the reserve on the motorcycle is met. Any other memorabilia here, books, shirts, hats, that will be for sale for a separate price to a winning bidder of the motorcycle. If they want to take the entire display like it is, say you've got a business and you want to display the motorcycle at your business, not only for the OCC or the Ardbeg, but also the Hatfield-McCoy. Now, I'm going to tell you something about this Hatfield-McCoy history. Let me have it, Sheila, just a second.
Okay.
Around here, there's your historical markers. This motorcycle has got enough history on it, not just with the pictures, but the historical markers. And there's Devil Lance's Civil War, where he signed the Oath of Amnesty. This side here is all Hatfield characters. There's over 100 photos on here. You can give a history class on what's on this motorcycle. This is the Hatfield side. The other side is the McCoy side. And you can go over any paper on here, any photograph, and you can actually give a history lesson
On it?
on the Hatfield and McCoy feud. We left some spaces available, some spaces open.
Right.
We did that intentionally for whoever buys the motorcycle. So they keep it for a while and they want to sell their part into history and they want to add some photographs or something to it. They've got some room to do that. We did that purposely.
Okay.
Sheila and I And you might be able to tell that, but see, that's what we wanted. We wanted this motorcycle. We started to take it to a themer, and they were going to wrap the motorcycle, and it was going to be beautiful. But that would have been from a printing company, whatever they're called, the places that does these wraps on these vehicles. We didn't want that. We wanted Sheila and I and some of the family members that wanted to help with it to decorate it. Our aim is to have the history here, so when you point at a certain picture, you know who that is, what they did, and their character, and what they did during the feud, or after the feud, or before the feud. So tomorrow at 4 o'clock, this motorcycle will be listed on eBay. Now she can go ahead and show you pictures of that.
Okay.
And I will try to,
Which you've done seen most of these.
she might have a close-up, or she might be able to get it right here. The bid is going to start off at $1.
Okay.
And what I want to show you there, the information, the seller will be FS
Where's that at? Okay.
3939.
Okay.
And the code itself, if you'll go to the top of the page, the eBay number is right there. So tomorrow after 4 o'clock,
There you go.
if you'll punch in that number on eBay, a motorcycle should come up, hopefully.
Do you want to show them what you got an extra that goes?
And we're hoping, now one thing we've got extra out back of the museum is actually a trailer, a customized 6x10 trailer, I believe it is, where the back lets down, you pull the motorcycle, it's got the motorcycle ramp, the tie downs inside, and it's specifically made for this motorcycle. It's customized, the outside of it. Hatfield-McCoy Museum, customized OCC motorcycle. Everyone who buys this motorcycle, if it sells, if it meets the reserve, there is a reserve on it, and it's a rather stiff reserve because Sheila and I and the other family members don't care if we sell it or not. Now, the other family members, when you get a bunch of people involved in something, it's hard for everybody to come up with an agreeable price, an agreeable reserve, and so forth. So, but if somebody buys the motorcycle and they meet the bid, here's a bottle of the Ardbeg Scotch. That's 10-year-old Scotch, and that's the company that they built. And if you look at your diagram on the box, if you look at that swirls, there's your swirls on your wheels. There's your swirls back here on the sprocket. And that's who they made the motorcycle for. But all of the items that you see here, again, the trophies are for display purposes, decorative purposes only. But all of the photographs, there's the little thing that we've got at the bottom. This motorcycle, as of right now, is at the Hatfield-McCoy Museum on display. Of course, the museum's not open right now. And but anything, here's a crew shirt from OCC that the crew actually wear with the insignia on the back. There's an OCC billfold, playing cards, license plate, autographed photos of Mikey and Paul Jr., Paul Sr. Here's autographed books. That stuff is not in the auction. I don't want to mislead you. That you're not bidding on that stuff. But all that memorabilia there, who buys the motorcycle, we will put a price on these items along with that trailer if you're interested, and you can just take it all with you just like it is. The stand and all, the ramp, everything about it, you can have if the price is right and you buy the motorcycle. Sheila, you got anything?
No.
I'm trying to cover everything. Don't be misled. What you're bidding on in this auction
It's
is,
just what's on the bike.
go ahead.
Everything you see that's connected on this bike, sitting on the bike, around it here.
The shotgun on Randall McCoy's side, the rifle on Devil Ance's side, the moonshine jar down here,
That's sitting on the bike.
that's on the back. Exactly, that is sitting on the back. That's what you're bidding on. Guys, we've got a buy it now price on there. We put a buy it now price on it. Hopefully somebody will push that. Hopefully you do. It's a pretty hefty price, but it's even less than what motorcycles been appraised at. We've had several people that comes in and out of here, and friends and different relatives, you know, and the motorcycle's been priced at a pretty hefty price. Not just the OCC history of it, Orange County Choppers. How about the Ardbeg Scotch Company from Scotland? You know, the Hatfields and McCoys, a lot of them came from Scotland, Ireland, Scotland. But then you've got the Hatfield-McCoy history. It's owned by the Hatfield-McCoy Museum. And the Hatfield-McCoy Museum is owned by siblings and descendants, grandchildren of the Hatfields and McCoys, the original Hatfields and McCoys, with DNA to prove it. So you've got a vast amount of history here. This is one of a kind. There's never been no other. Sheila and I and the family members, we pride ourselves on trying to be the first to do different things. And this is the first and only Hatfield-McCoy OCC chopper that's out there, a chopper of any kind as far as that. And this can be set in front of your restaurant, your business, your museum. This is something for people to see, not counting going out and putting it in car shows. If you're into car shows, tell me that wouldn't get a lot of attention at a car or a motorcycle event, a county fair, a state fair. It's one of a kind.
Yeah.
And it's dealing with the Hatfields and the McCoys. You know, we put on our ad there that a lot of people, it's got a hefty price. It's got a hefty reserve to it. So you can bid, you can run it up on them other ones if you want, because it's got a hefty, again, if it goes, that's fine, because you've got several members. This is not Sheila and I, ours goes to our grandchildren. But the other family members, by the time you divide things, it may not be that much when it's divided out. So bid often and bid high. But it's one of a kind. It's one of a kind. You're not going to find no other. And that's what people work for. A lot of people out there, and some people's got money. We know that. Some people's got money and they say, what can I buy? I want something that nobody else has got. Well, this is it. Nobody else has got one of these. You're not going to find this. Hey, let's see. I should have started it before we got started.
Okay.
To see. Now watch it. You know, it's like showing a baby when you want to show a child or something off how nothing works right. But we'll see.
The headlights are on.
Well, the headlight works, don't it?
Yep.
Cold right now too, but sounds real good, runs real good. I think every hoop gets it, if somebody does meet the reserve, I think they're going to be well pleased with it.
Okay.
I know I'm harping, but I'm trying to cover all the aspects of it and how valuable it is, and we think it is. We know it is. Paul Sr. has now moved OCC motorcycles to St. Pete, to Tampa, Florida. And they have I was talking to one of his guys the other day, and they have a motorcycle show down there every year now. And I think this year coming, it's April the 19th through the 22nd or 23rd. So, ever who gets it, that's what Sheila and I and some of the family wanted to do, was take it down there and put it in the show. Let Paul Sr. autograph it. And it's unlimited what a person can do with it. Sheila, am I leaving anything out?
No, I think you've covered all the bases. Okay.
There's the,
Do you want me to end it here? Or?
yeah, you can end it. There's the Kentucky title. And we'll make it over from the museum over to ever who buys it. And it's a 10-day auction or to bid on it. You've got 10 days. I think it ends on November the 26th. It starts on the 16th tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and it'll go through the 26th at 4 o'clock.
Right.
So tell your friends, please share this video if you would. I believe they'll let you put it on those yard sale pages. Some of the yard sale pages, there's a couple of yard sale pages that the owners probably got a little bit of money that they may want to invest in something. Hey guys, there's YouTube channels out there. Get your YouTube subscribers together and everybody pitch in $10, $12 a piece. Bid on the motorcycle. Good enough. It's Fred and Sheila.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.